All right, welcome back to the Tool World Podcast. I'm your host, David Ju, and I'm here with Master Ju.
Hello there, Mr. Ju.
Hello. All right, this week we're going to just take it very casual. We're going to talk about
It's always casual.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's not particularly about Taekwondo. We're just going to recap the year that we had here at Tool World. And, what kind of things we changed this year as well.
Well,
and we did, right?
Oh,
so.
Okay. Look like you're going to have to lead on that one.
All right.
I mean, we've been busy.
Right.
But it's not just Tool World, just Taekwondo in general.
Yeah, so, we've been pretty consistent on our podcast every week.
And missed a couple, I think.
Yeah, here or there. It kind of depends on the schedule and, when we film these, because we do film them in bulk as well.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell
me
that.
It's fine. I think they know. That's how you maximize your time. And then we also really developed our Tool World Plus program.
Right.
Yeah, and so that one comes out on Wednesdays. If you aren't a part of that yet, you can do that through our website. We go through the different techniques and the applications.
They're just a real quick, short videos of certain techniques.
Right, and we're just kind of outlining them through the pattern. And we also piece in together the PDF of the encyclopedia into that too.
I'm kind of curious, how many people would want kind of like step-by-step of the pattern?
Well, actually, in that sense, it's actually better to join our tool seminars.
Oh, I see.
And we're actually having one coming up soon. It's Tool 2. It does Chon-Ji through Won-Hyo. And we go step by step because we actually do this seminar in person and virtually. That seminar is pretty good because we get some of the students to demonstrate so we can see the correct, incorrect things that we need to work on. We go through the pattern diagrams as well. And then for those that are going to join us virtually, we also, for these seminars, we go through it with a live moving camera. So we put the tripod on wheels, it wheels around. So hopefully you guys feel a little bit more part of the experience.
Right.
Yeah, so we've been kind of doing that for a while now. I think it's been working out pretty well. It's a lot of work to move that camera, actually. It's actually not that easy. But yeah, so we have that coming up. That's going to be on January 11th. It's 9 a.m. PST to 12.
Right.
Okay.
Takes us about 2.5 hours, actually, to do, how many patterns is that?
Yeah.
Chon-Ji, Dankun, Dosan, Won-Hyo. 4 patterns?
4 patterns, right. All right, so, we've kicking up those up. We've done quite a few of those, and we're working on that online. But what I really want to talk about was the IIC. So this can be a little recap of that, too. We did that back in November, right in the middle of November. It was a 3-day course. Grandmaster Nichols came out from England, and we had, how many participants do we have?
I think 90? 80? No, I think
80?
it was 80.
Okay.
85?
86? And then we had a little color belt section too. Had a little bit there. Why don't you go through what you thought about the IIC, because we did host it with Master Malafite.
Well, it was a great event, I think, to have the 2 grandmasters come out. They haven't been together in quite a while. Mm-hmm. And so it was kind of neat. Obviously, they have different styles of teaching.
Right.
And different approaches, which is kind of cool, but the same. They're just emphasize things differently, right?
Yeah.
I think Grandmaster Nichols likes kind of more dynamic power kind of an idea. Not to say that Grandmaster Wheelie doesn't either. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good event. It was a good turnout.
It's good to meet other people.
Yes, so we did this for the US ITF, and we had some of the other organizations come in, and but it was a great time to train together and build that together. What I particularly liked about this IIC was that we did a lot of pattern work.
Yeah.
We did a lot of pattern work, and I think that's really important, especially when it comes down to Taekwondo. You have a lot of different groups in Taekwondo, and different organizations, right? And that could be just for a number of reasons, but I think as an organization, it's important to be on the same page.
Right.
Right, and that's kind of what the seminars are about. Whether or not you will say like, okay, I agree with that, or it's different than my teaching, or how I learned it.
Even within your own organization, you go,
even within your own school, you might have some instructors teach a little bit differently. They might say something different, right? I have heard that before. So, it's important that, we hear it from one person or a group of people. They are the top, right? And what they say is how they want it to be done, right? And I think that is important as people in Taekwondo in order to preserve, our own organization. I think a lot of organizations are actually trying to be like, we are the original. We are the correct way. We follow the encyclopedia, right? But what is right and wrong?
It's interpretation.
It is interpretation, right? And so just having an organization that's strong and on the same page
It's just taekwondo.
is important, right? For the
Right.
legacy.
So do
All
you
right.
ever have anybody say, Master Ju says it's this? Do you ever say that to you?
Not so much about you, but maybe like other instructors. Like
Oh, really?
I think like, well, yeah, maybe.
I guess you
let's
don't
try.
want to challenge. You don't want to challenge me. Yeah, so I think that was good. We should definitely try to have it more frequent, so that.
No.
No.
I think I've got to like 3 IICs in the last like 3 years, 4 years. Like that. Oh man.
No. Yeah, we have. You know, I do get that kind of question all the time. You just went to one. I know, but that's just for fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, well, you want to do something different?
I don't know.
Not
I don't
sure.
know.
Anyway, you know, the IIC was pretty cool. You got 2 grandmasters, and they're sharing their knowledge. But our facility, and this is, you know, it is what it is, wasn't big enough to actually break up the 2. So you want to hear something from one instructor and another instructor, right? So it's kind of like what we did on our summit, where we had different instructors, right?
For
And
part
that's-
of it, we did
for
that,
part of
yeah.
it, and that way you get different flavors of instructors. I think that's pretty cool.
Right.
I think that's if I was to do that again, I would try to do something like that.
As an IIC or?
Well, I don't know.
I think for
Most of the IICs are only done by one person, I think.
maybe depends on
You
the
don't
organization.
Yeah.
You know, I think they do have different people. I think it's important that when you have like seminars like this, you do have like the one person. They run the seminar. Maybe not hosting it, but they are the lead-in for the seminar.
Right.
Just because different styles, right?
Different
and
styles.
so it's the same as like when you're in Taekwondo, right? You have one instructor for the class, and then the student-instructor relationship, right? Students, you know, that go outside, they maybe go to another place, right? You should like try to hold back on. Well, they said this, but now you're saying this, right?
It's kind of like when I'm doing classes and then you try to butt in and say, "Hey, shut up!"
No, I don't.
Go
do
into the corner.
that. Do that after class. But you do that like in private, right? And so when you have like kind of like these seminars, I think it's good when you have just that one person. It really just sets the tone. And I think like when you do like separate things, you want to have one group. The topic's got to be different, right? So that's what we do with like the summit in the past. Okay, one's doing self-defense, building a school, patterns,
Right.
you know, kicking.
There's different areas.
And so this is just different areas, and then you know you kind of keep it concise, you keep it focused
right.
on that one, you know.
But as far as Tool World is concerned, I think this last year we try to do these Tool seminars every 3 months or so, and normally we do our Tool Summit, which is around September, but we didn't do it this year because of the IIC.
Yeah,
What do you think next year?
maybe like November.
The previous year was actually kind of cool. That was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Should we try to do that again?
No, we lost money on that, but yeah.
It's not about the money. It's about having fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know you guys' thoughts on the Tool World podcast, and you know, always make sure to leave a comment. Right, things that you're thinking about, you're wondering about, you want us to discuss about, you want to.
Well, hold on a second.
Okay.
Forgot to give a plug. If you're a member of Tool World Plus, you get these seminars for 50% off.
Right, it's just the Tool seminars though. All right, so let us know you guys' thoughts on the Tool World podcast. What you like, what you didn't like.
How can we be better?
How can we be better? A lot of people say, well, I wish that this could be more of a demonstration video. But you know, this is just talking, so.
That's why it's a podcast.
Yeah, so hopefully.
Oh, I guess it's called a video podcast. But originally it was a podcast. That
Right.
you only listen to what the people were talking about.
Yeah, so if you want to look at some of our more techniques, you can join the Tool World Plus program.
Yeah.
As we break it down, that's through our website. So as always, don't forget to be safe.
Keep training.
We'll have a good 2025.
Taekwondo.